Hello, I'm Justin, president of Jordan Manufacturing, and I'm here with a video that is part of our What to Expect When You're Expecting a Quote series, which spells out some of the key things to consider when submitting an RFQ or request for quote to a metal stamper. Today we'll talk about two topics, the question of prints and models, and the importance of considering VAVE opportunities before building a tool. So, prints or models? People ask me which works best for quoting, but the answer is always both if you have them. Models are great for speeding up the process of quoting a tool. They help us build a profile and progression that will tell us the ultimate tool cost, i.e., how big and complex the tool is. Providing a model just makes that process more accurate and prevents surprises from popping up when we create a digital simulation of the tool in our computer. Prints are great for tolerances and other notes like finishing requirements, burrs, or plating, for example, things that need to be written down and can't be shown in a model. If you supply a model without a print, we will assume a general tolerance, but if later in the process we learn that tolerances are tighter, there can be changes to piece price or tool design. A good example of this would be an axle that on a model has a diameter, but the print reveals a tighter than normal tolerance, so the assembly method is a slide fit and not a running fit. A slide fit would likely require an extra finishing operation to ensure the proper diameter. It's important to stress that we can quote with one or the other. Sometimes we can quote just by looking at a physical sample the customer sends us. We don't want the perfect to be the enemy of the good, so it's better to get moving with 50% of the information rather than wait for an entire package. So if you have a part you'd like quoted, please send it our way via our page or email or any method you prefer. Now, VAVE. V-A-V-E or VAVE means value analysis, value engineering, and is a systematic methodology to enhance product value by optimizing function and reducing costs without compromising quality or performance. When we receive a quote request, whether it's a brand new part or an existing part needing a new tool or revision, we look at ways to improve performance or pricing before we even start working on the tool. It's a simple, measure twice, cut once mentality. Examples of this can be recommending a pierce or PEM nut be incorporated into the tool to avoid extra assembly steps and to reduce the piece price. You can also avoid left-hand, right-hand orientation mix-ups by making a part universal. You can add stamps to tools for easy identification of parts in the field. Or you can switch to a pre-galvanized material to avoid outside processing. There are many ways to approach VAVE, and we understand that sometimes the hands of purchasers are tied. But if you're an engineer or the ultimate customer, we can discuss our ideas while we quote. The point is that working with Jordan gives you a partner who takes an active interest in the success of your program, based on recommendations that come from over 75 years of toolmaking and manufacturing. Our customers come back to us for new programs because they trust our expertise and honest opinions, and their engineers love working with us. Those are two critical aspects of quoting that we want people to know when they are preparing an RFQ package. If you have any questions about the process or a part you'd like to have us quote, please contact us by any method you prefer. Thanks.